The day is ending, and the world around you softens into twilight. The sky above glows with the last traces of golden light, fading gently into deep shades of purple and blue. You stand at the edge of a sacred cypress grove, ancient trees rising tall and silent before you, their dark silhouettes swaying ever so slightly in the evening breeze. The air is cool and fragrant, carrying the scent of earth and resin, of mystery and timelessness. This is a threshold, a place between worlds, and you are ready to cross it. There is no hurry, no need to rush. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your body relax, your shoulders dropping, your mind beginning to quiet. The path ahead winds downward through the grove, inviting you to descend, to leave behind the noise and light of the waking world. With each step you take, the shadows deepen around you, comforting and cool. The cypress trees stand like guardians on either side, their branches forming a gentle canopy overhead. You notice the way the light filters through the leaves, soft and golden, casting dappled patterns on the path beneath your feet. The ground is smooth and firm, covered with a carpet of fallen needles that cushion your steps. Everything here feels intentional, peaceful, as though this place has been waiting for you. You walk slowly, letting your breath match the rhythm of your movement, in and out, steady and calm. The world grows quieter with every step. The sounds of the day fade away, replaced by the soft rustling of leaves, the distant call of a night bird, the gentle whisper of the wind. You feel yourself sinking deeper into this tranquil state, your body growing lighter, your thoughts drifting like clouds across a twilight sky. There is nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to do. This journey is yours, and it unfolds at its own perfect pace. As you descend further into the grove, the air grows cooler still, and you welcome the chill against your skin. It refreshes you, clears your mind, and draws you deeper into this sacred space. The path curves gently downward, leading you towards something ancient and timeless, something that promises rest and peace beyond imagining. And so you continue, step by gentle step, surrendering to the quiet magic of this place, ready to begin your journey into the depths of the underworld. The cypress grove deepens around you, the trees growing closer together, their branches intertwining overhead to form a living archway. The last traces of daylight have faded now, replaced by a soft, silvery glow that seems to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. It is the light of twilight, of the in-between, and it bathes everything in a gentle, dreamlike radiance. You continue your descent, feeling the path slope more noticeably beneath your feet, guiding you downward, deeper into the earth. The air is cool and still, carrying with it the faint scent of water, mineral and fresh. You sense that you are approaching something significant, a boundary that few have crossed. But there is no fear here, only curiosity and calm. Your breath remains slow and steady, each inhale bringing in the cool, fragrant air, each exhale releasing any lingering tension from your body. You notice how relaxed your muscles have become, how easily your body moves, as though you are floating rather than walking. The path begins to widen, and through the trees ahead, you catch your first glimpse of water. It is dark and smooth, reflecting the silvery light like polished glass. This is the river Styx, the boundary between the world of the living and the realm of the dead. But here in this moment, it does not feel ominous or frightening. Instead, it feels peaceful, welcoming, like a gentle embrace. You emerge from the grove onto a smooth, sandy bank, and there, waiting beside a weathered wooden boat, stands a tall, cloaked figure. This is Charon, the ancient ferryman, keeper of this sacred crossing. His face is shadowed beneath his hood, but you sense no malice, only a quiet patience that has endured for countless ages. He gestures toward the boat with a slow, graceful movement, inviting you to step aboard. You move forward without hesitation, your footsteps soft on the sand. The boat is simple but sturdy, its wood worn smooth by time and countless journeys. You step into it carefully, feeling it shift gently beneath your weight and settle onto the wooden seat. The boat rocks softly, cradled by the still water. Charon takes his place at the stern, his long oar in hand, and with a single smooth motion, he pushes away from the shore. The boat glides forward, silent and effortless, and you feel yourself leaving the world behind. The boat moves through the water with barely a sound, only the softest whisper of the current against the hull. Charon's oar dips into the river, slow and rhythmic, each stroke perfectly measured, perfectly timed. You watch the water ripple outward from the oar in gentle circles, spreading and fading into the glassy surface. The rhythm is hypnotic, soothing, like a heartbeat or a lullaby. You find your breath naturally falling into sync with the motion of the oar. Dip, pull, lift, dip, pull, lift, over and over, steady and calm. The river is wide and still, its surface like dark glass, reflecting the soft glow of the sky above. Mist rises from the water in thin, delicate wisps, swirling slowly around the boat, softening the edges of the world. You can no longer see the shore you left behind, and ahead, the far bank is hidden in the silvery haze. You exist only in this moment, suspended between worlds, cradled by the gentle rocking of the boat. The air is cool and damp, carrying the mineral scent of deep water and ancient stone. You breathe it in slowly, feeling it fill your lungs, cleanse your mind. Your body sinks deeper into the wooden seat, your muscles releasing any remaining tension. Your hands rest loosely in your lap, your shoulders are soft, your jaw unclenched. There is nothing to hold onto here, nothing to grasp or control. You simply allow yourself to be carried, to drift, to surrender to the journey. Charon remains silent, a steady, reassuring presence at the stern of the boat. You sense his deep knowledge of these waters, his centuries of experience guiding souls across this boundary. You are safe here, held in the hands of one who has performed this sacred duty since the beginning of time. The oar continues its gentle rhythm, and you let the sound wash over you, through you, becoming part of your own inner rhythm. The river seems to know where you are going, carrying you effortlessly forward. You notice how the water moves, slow and deliberate, its current soft but constant. You imagine all your thoughts, all your worries, all the noise and clutter of your waking life being carried away by this current, dissolving into the dark water, disappearing into the depths. With each stroke of the oar, you feel lighter, freer, more at peace. The boat glides on, and you drift with it, deeper into stillness, deeper into calm. Time seems to have no meaning here on the river. You cannot tell if you have been traveling for moments or for hours, and it does not matter. The gentle rocking of the boat, the rhythmic dipping of the oar, the soft whisper of water, these are the only markers of passage, and they lull you deeper and deeper into a state of profound relaxation. Your eyes grow heavy, though you may keep them open or closed, whichever feels most comfortable. If they are open, you watch the mist swirl and dance across the water's surface, patterns forming and dissolving in an endless, mesmerizing flow. If they are closed, you simply feel the motion of the boat, the coolness of the air, the gentle support beneath you. Either way, you are sinking deeper into peace. The river seems to breathe with you, rising and falling in rhythm with your own slow, steady breath. You have the sense that you are not separate from this place, but part of it, woven into the fabric of this ancient, sacred crossing. The boundaries between yourself and the water, the boat, the mist, all begin to soften and blur. You are held, supported, carried by something far greater and older than yourself, and it feels deeply comforting. Charon's oar continues its steady work, the sound becoming almost musical in its repetition. You can hear the water dripping from the blade each time it lifts, the droplets falling back into the river with soft, liquid notes. It is a song without words, a melody of movement and stillness, and it soothes you more deeply with each passing moment. Your thoughts have grown quiet now, distant and unimportant. They drift through your mind like the mist across the water, barely noticed, soon forgotten. There is nothing you need to think about, nothing you need to remember. All of that belongs to the world you have left behind. Here, on this sacred river, you need only be, only breathe, only rest. The far shore begins to emerge from the mist, a gentle slope of pale sand and soft grasses. You sense that your crossing is nearly complete, that you are approaching the threshold of the underworld itself. But there is no anxiety, no apprehension, only a deep, abiding calm, a readiness to continue this journey into rest. The boat glides closer to the shore, and you feel the subtle shift as it prepares to land. But even this transition is gentle, unhurried, perfectly timed. The boat touches the shore with the softest of contacts, barely more than a whisper, and comes to rest on the pale sand. Charon steadies the vessel with his oar, and you feel the gentle stillness settle over everything. The journey across the river Styx is complete. You have crossed the boundary between worlds, leaving behind the realm of the living and entering the sacred space of the underworld. But this place does not feel dark or frightening. Instead, it feels peaceful, welcoming, like coming home after a long journey. You rise slowly from your seat, your body moving with ease, feeling light and calm. You step from the boat onto the soft sand, and the ground feels solid and reassuring beneath your feet. Behind you, Charon remains in the boat, a silent guardian of the crossing, watching over you with ancient, patient eyes. You sense his blessing, his quiet approval of your journey. You turn to face the land ahead, and what you see is beautiful beyond words. Soft meadows stretch into the distance, covered in pale flowers that glow gently in the silvery light. The air is still and temperate, carrying the faint scent of blossoms and earth. Above, the sky is a deep, velvety twilight, neither day nor night, but the eternal in-between. This is the threshold of the underworld, and it is a place of peace. You take a few steps forward, feeling the soft grass beneath your feet, noticing how each blade seems to welcome your presence. Your breath is slow and deep, your body utterly relaxed, your mind clear and quiet. You are exactly where you need to be, moving at exactly the pace that is right for you. The gentle rhythm of the river still echoes in your memory, the rocking of the boat still lingers in your body, and these sensations continue to soothe you as you move deeper into this tranquil realm. You know that this is only the beginning of your journey, that there are wonders and peace still to come, but for now, you simply walk, slowly and steadily, letting each step carry you further into calm, further into rest. The world of waking life is far behind you now, distant and unimportant. Here in this sacred space, there is only peace, only stillness, only the gentle unfolding of a journey designed to carry you into the deepest, most restorative sleep. And so you continue, step by peaceful step, ready to discover all the tranquility that awaits you in the realm of Hades. As you continue your gentle journey, deeper into the realm of Hades, the atmosphere around you begins to shift and transform. The darkness that surrounded you on the river softens, giving way to a peculiar twilight glow that seems to emanate from the earth itself. Before you, stretching endlessly in all directions, lie the Asphodel Meadows, vast fields of pale flowers swaying in a breeze you cannot quite feel, but somehow sense all around you. The meadow welcomes you with its quiet, timeless beauty, and you step forward onto ground that feels soft and yielding beneath your feet, like walking upon clouds or ancient moss that has known countless seasons. The flowers here are unlike any you have seen in the world above. They are asphodel blooms, pale and luminous, somewhere between white and the softest grey, each petal seeming to hold within it a gentle phosphorescence that creates a soothing, dreamlike illumination across the entire landscape. These flowers stretch onward toward every horizon, countless millions of them, swaying in perfect harmony with one another, creating waves of subtle movement that ripple across the meadow like breath itself. The sight fills you with a profound sense of peace, as if you have arrived at a place where time moves differently, where urgency has no meaning, where nothing is required of you except to be present in this moment of perfect tranquility. You notice that among the flowers, translucent figures move slowly, gracefully. These are the gentle spirits who dwell here, ancient souls who wander peacefully through their eternal home. They pay you no mind, for you are merely another traveler passing through their timeless realm. Their presence is not unsettling, but rather comforting, like knowing you are not alone, but also not observed, not judged. They are simply here, as you are here, existing in this space of profound quietude. The spirits move with a slowness that matches the rhythm of the swaying flowers, and watching them creates a hypnotic effect that deepens your relaxation even further. You can hear soft whispers all around you, though no mouths move, no words form clearly. These are the voices of memory, of ancient thoughts, of souls reflecting on lives long lived and now resting in this peaceful meadow. The whispers blend together into a symphony of gentle sound, like wind through distant trees or water flowing over smooth stones, creating a constant, soothing backdrop that wraps around you like a blanket of pure comfort. You take another step forward into the meadow, and then another, each movement slow and deliberate, feeling the soft ground compress gently beneath your weight and then rise again. The flowers brush against your legs as you walk, their petals soft as silk, cool to the touch, and carrying with them a faint fragrance that is both sweet and slightly earthy, grounding and ethereal all at once. This is the Asphodel Meadows, the realm of peaceful wandering, and you are welcome here to walk as slowly as you wish, to explore this landscape of eternal calm, to let the gentle atmosphere seep into your very being and carry you deeper into relaxation with every breath you take. As you walk deeper into the Asphodel Meadows, the landscape continues to unfold before you in gentle, mesmerizing waves. The flowers seem to respond to your presence, not by moving toward you or away, but by existing in perfect harmony with your journey, as if they have been waiting here, swaying softly for all of time. You notice the way the light catches on their petals, creating subtle gradients of luminescence that shift almost imperceptibly, a slow dance of shadow and gentle glow that requires no effort to watch, only peaceful attention. The ground beneath your feet continues to provide that wonderful softness, each step a small meditation in itself, a moment to feel the connection between your body and this ancient earth. There is something deeply comforting about the consistency of the meadow, the way it stretches onward with no visible end, no boundaries to worry about, no destinations you must reach. You can simply walk and walk and walk, knowing that there is always more meadow ahead, always more space to explore, always more peace to discover. The spirits around you continue their own slow wanderings, and occasionally one passes close enough that you can observe them more carefully. They are formed of mist and memory, you realize, their features soft and indistinct. Not because they are frightening, but because they have released the sharpness of individual identity and merged instead with the peaceful essence of this place. Some appear to be in quiet conversation with one another, though their voices are part of the gentle whisper symphony that surrounds you. Others walk alone, heads slightly bowed, but their posture speaks not of sadness, but of contemplation, of deep inner peace. Still others simply stand among the flowers, perfectly still, and you wonder if they are sleeping while standing, or perhaps meditating, or simply existing in a state beyond such distinctions. Watching them, you feel your own thoughts beginning to soften and slow, becoming less like the sharp-edged concerns of daily life, and more like the gentle whispers that fill the air around you. Your mind begins to drift in the most pleasant way, not losing focus, but rather expanding it, allowing yourself to be aware of everything at once in a soft, unfocused manner that requires no effort at all. The rustling of the asphodel petals creates a constant, soothing texture to the soundscape of this place. It is like rainfall on leaves, or waves lapping at a distant shore, a repetitive yet infinitely varied pattern that your mind can rest upon without ever growing bored. Sometimes the rustling grows slightly louder, as if a breeze has moved through the meadow, and then it softens again, creating a gentle rhythm that your breathing naturally begins to match. Breathe in as the rustling swells, breathe out as it softens. Breathe in, breathe out, allowing the meadow itself to guide the rhythm of your body, the pace of your relaxation. The fragrance of the flowers deepens as you continue your walk, that sweet, earthy scent filling your lungs with each breath, carrying with it the essence of this timeless place. You can taste it slightly on your tongue, a flavor both subtle and profound, like honey mixed with rain-soaked earth, like ancient stone warmed by a gentle sun. Every sense is engaged in the most peaceful way possible, creating a complete experience of tranquility that envelops your entire being and carries you further away from any tension, any worry, any thought that does not serve your journey toward perfect rest. Time has ceased to have meaning here in the Asphodel Meadows, or perhaps it has transformed into something else entirely, something measured not in minutes or hours, but in breaths, in steps, in the slow swaying of countless pale flowers. You realize that you have been walking for a while now, though whether it has been moments or ages, you cannot say, and it does not matter in the slightest. This timelessness is part of the gift this place offers, the freedom from urgency, from schedules, from the relentless forward march that characterizes the world above. Here, there is only now, stretched out luxuriously in all directions, a perpetual present moment that asks nothing of you except that you exist within it peacefully. You pause in your walking for a moment, standing still among the flowers, and you tilt your head back slightly to gaze upward. Above you, the sky is neither day nor night, but something between, a twilight realm where darkness and light have reached a perfect, eternal compromise. You can see suggestions of stars beginning to emerge, tiny points of gentle light that seem to pulse slowly, rhythmically, like distant heartbeats in the heavens. The sight fills you with a sense of wonder that is soft and quiet rather than exciting, a gentle appreciation for the beauty of existence in its most tranquil form. As you stand there, gazing upward, you become aware of how still your body has become, how relaxed each muscle feels, as if you are slowly transforming into something more like the peaceful spirits around you, releasing tension, releasing effort, releasing everything that is not essential to this moment of perfect peace. Your shoulders have dropped, you notice, the space between them and your ears greater than before. Your jaw is loose, your tongue resting gently in your mouth. Your hands hang softly at your sides, or rest gently wherever they have settled, and they feel pleasantly heavy, as if they are made of warm sand that is slowly, gradually settling into its most natural configuration. You lower your gaze from the sky and notice that several spirits have gathered nearby, not approaching you directly, but present in a loose circle around you, as if they sense that you are pausing, and they are companionably pausing as well. Their presence is deeply comforting, a reminder that even in rest, even in solitude, you are held within a larger community of peaceful beings, all existing together in harmony. One of the spirits begins to hum, or perhaps it is the wind through the flowers that sounds like humming, and the sound is picked up by another spirit, and then another, until a soft melody emerges from the meadow itself. It is a tune without words, without clear beginning or end, simply a flowing sequence of notes that rise and fall like gentle waves, like breathing, like the eternal rhythm of existence itself. The melody wraps around you, penetrates through you, becomes part of you, and you feel yourself humming along internally, your own energy vibrating in harmony with the ancient song of the Asphodel Meadows. This is music designed not to excite or inspire, but to soothe, to cradle, to lull you into an even deeper state of tranquility. You begin walking again, slowly, your steps now perfectly synchronized with the melody that surrounds you, and you feel as though you are dancing in the slowest, most meditative way possible. Each movement a prayer of peace, each step a release of anything that does not serve your journey toward complete rest and restoration. The melody continues to flow through the meadow as you walk, and you notice that the landscape is beginning to shift in subtle ways. The flowers, while still predominantly the pale asphodel blooms, are now interspersed with other varieties, equally gentle in their coloring. Small white blossoms that might be related to forget-me-nots, soft grey wildflowers that nod on slender stems, pale lavender buds that have never fully opened and never will, existing in that perfect state of eternal becoming. The diversity adds richness to the visual texture of the meadow without disrupting its fundamental character of peaceful monotony, that soothing sameness that allows your mind to rest rather than constantly processing new information. You walk through patches where the flowers grow more densely, and then through areas where they thin out slightly, revealing the soft, dark earth beneath, and then into dense patches again, a natural rhythm that mirrors your breathing, mirrors your heartbeat, mirrors the gentle ebb and flow of consciousness itself as you drift closer and closer to sleep. The whispers of the ancient souls continue, sometimes seeming to come from very close by, other times from far away, creating a sense of vast space that is simultaneously intimate and expansive. You catch fragments of what might be words, though in no language you recognize, and yet somehow their meaning is clear on an intuitive level. They speak of peace, of completion, of journeys ended and rest deserved. They speak of memory transformed into something softer, something that no longer carries weight or pain, but exists simply as gentle information, as story without charge. They speak of acceptance, of release, of the profound relief that comes from finally, completely letting go. And as you listen to these whispers, you feel your own willingness to release growing stronger, a deep recognition that you too can let go of whatever you have been carrying, whatever has been weighing upon you. Here in the Asphodel Meadows, you have permission to set down your burdens, to walk unburdened among the pale flowers, to exist in a state of complete peace. The spirits seem to sense this shift in you, this growing willingness to surrender to rest, and their energy becomes even more welcoming, even more supportive. Though they do not speak directly to you, you feel their encouragement, their gentle assurance that you are safe here, that this journey you are taking is exactly right, that everything is unfolding precisely as it should. You notice that your steps have become even slower now, each one a deliberate meditation, and you realize that you are not so much walking toward a destination as you are simply experiencing the act of walking itself. The gentle movement through space, the soft contact between your feet and the earth, the slight swaying of your body as you move. Walking has become a form of meditation, a repetitive motion that requires no thought, only gentle awareness and participation. And in this meditative walking, you feel yourself settling even more deeply into the experience, your consciousness becoming softer, dreamier, more fluid. Thoughts that arise do not stick or demand attention, but instead drift past like the spirits themselves, ephemeral and unthreatening, simply part of the landscape of your awareness. You are becoming the meadow, in a sense, vast and still and peaceful, filled with soft light and gentle whispers, existing outside of time, cradled by the eternal rhythms of this ancient place. As your meditative walk continues through the endless expanse of the Asphodel Meadows, you notice that the light is gradually shifting, becoming softer and more golden, suggesting that you are approaching the edge of this realm. Though there is no hurry to arrive anywhere, only the gentle experience of transition itself. The flowers seem to glow with increased luminescence now, each pale petal holding light like a small moon, creating an atmosphere of profound magic and peace. The spirits around you have multiplied, or perhaps you are simply more aware of them now, seeing hundreds of translucent figures moving slowly through the flowers, all engaged in their own eternal wanderings, all at peace with their existence in this twilight realm. The whispers have grown into something that resembles soft singing, a wordless chorus of ancient voices that rises and falls like breath itself, creating harmonies that require no effort to follow, only passive, peaceful listening. You feel the melody sinking into your bones, into your muscles, creating relaxation at the deepest cellular level, as if every part of your being is receiving the message that it is time to rest, time to release, time to surrender to the gentle pull of sleep. Your eyes have grown pleasantly heavy, though in this dreamlike state, it hardly matters whether they are open or closed, as the inner landscape of your awareness and the outer landscape of the meadow have begun to merge into one continuous experience of tranquility. You can see the flowers with your eyes closed, can feel the presence of the spirits, can hear the eternal song, all of it existing both within you and around you simultaneously. This is the gift of the Asphodel Meadows, this blurring of boundaries, this gentle dissolving of the separation between self and world, until there is only peace, only presence, only the soft unfolding of rest. Your steps have become so slow now that you are barely moving, each one taking long seconds to complete, your foot rising softly from the earth, hanging suspended for a moment, then settling back down with the gentlest contact, a meditation in motion that is almost stillness itself. And then, quite naturally, without deciding to do so, you simply stop walking altogether. You stand among the pale flowers, surrounded by gentle spirits, held within the soft golden twilight of the meadow, and you feel completely at peace with this stillness. There is no need to move forward anymore. No need to do anything except exist here, in this moment, breathing slowly, feeling the soft earth beneath you, listening to the eternal whispers and songs of the ancient souls. You have arrived, not at a destination, but at a state of being, a quality of awareness that is soft and open and infinitely peaceful. The Asphodel Meadows have welcomed you, have shown you their beauty, have shared with you their eternal tranquility. And now, as you stand still and breathe slowly, you feel yourself becoming part of the meadow, rooted like a flower, peaceful like a spirit, timeless and serene. The boundaries of your body seem less distinct now, as if you are slowly dissolving into the atmosphere itself, becoming light and whisper and gentle breeze. And in this dissolving, there is no fear, only relief, only the profound comfort of release. Ahead, beyond the golden glow, you sense that other wonders await you in the underworld, other places of peace and beauty that will welcome you when you are ready. But for now, there is only the meadow, only the flowers, only the spirits, only the gentle song that carries you deeper and deeper into tranquility, preparing you for the next stage of your journey through Hades' realm. A journey designed entirely to bring you the deepest, most restorative sleep, the most complete and healing rest. And now, your path begins to change, begins to transform, as the pale flowers of the Asphodel Meadows gradually give way to something more radiant, more blessed, more deeply beautiful. The soft grey light that surrounded you begins to warm, begins to glow with a gentle golden quality, as if the very air itself is being touched by an eternal sunset, a perpetual twilight that knows neither the harshness of day nor the complete darkness of night. You are approaching the Elysian Fields, the realm of ultimate peace, the gardens where heroes and virtuous souls have found their eternal rest. With each slow, easy step you take, the atmosphere around you becomes softer, warmer, more welcoming, as if the underworld itself is embracing you, drawing you deeper into its most sacred and tranquil sanctuary. The ground beneath your feet shifts from the meadow paths to something even softer, a carpet of living grass so tender and perfect that each footfall feels like walking on clouds, like moving through a dream made manifest. The air carries new fragrances now, the scent of immortal flowers that bloom eternally in this blessed realm, their perfumes sweet but never overwhelming, gentle and soothing, filling your senses with peace. You can hear in the distance the sound of flowing water, streams and brooks that wind through these eternal gardens, their gentle murmuring a constant, rhythmic presence that speaks of timelessness, of endless tranquility. And there, even fainter, like a whisper from another world, you hear the first delicate notes of music, the soft plucking of lyres played by unseen hands, a melody so beautiful and so calming that it seems to dissolve any remaining tension from your body, any last threads of thought from your mind. You continue forward, slowly, peacefully, knowing that you are entering a place designed entirely for rest, for serenity, for the deepest and most complete relaxation. You step fully into the Elysian Fields now, and the beauty that surrounds you is unlike anything you have encountered before in this journey through the underworld. This is a realm of perfect peace, where the golden twilight hangs eternal in the sky above, neither brightening nor fading, simply existing in a state of perpetual gentle radiance. The gardens stretch before you in all directions, vast and beautiful, filled with trees that bear fruit of impossible sweetness, with flowers of every imaginable color blooming in soft harmony, their petals swaying gently in breezes so light they barely stir the air. You see, moving peacefully among the gardens, the forms of blessed souls, spirits who have earned their rest in this most sacred place. They move slowly, contentedly, some walking hand in hand through groves of flowering trees, others reclining beside the gentle streams, and still others simply resting in the soft grass, their faces serene, their forms at complete peace. No one speaks loudly here. All is whisper and gentle laughter, the kind of soft, happy sounds that bring comfort rather than distraction. You walk forward, drawn toward a particularly beautiful spot, where ancient olive trees spread their branches over a carpet of impossibly soft grass, where a small stream flows with water so clear and pure it seems to sing as it moves over smooth stones. The music of the lyres continues, sometimes closer, sometimes more distant, the melodies weaving together in patterns that seem designed to slow your heartbeat, to deepen your breathing, to guide you gently toward the edges of sleep. You can smell the flowers here more clearly, immortal blooms that release their fragrances in waves, notes of jasmine and lotus, of roses and herbs unknown to the world above, all blending into a perfume that calms your mind and soothes your spirit. You find yourself moving toward that perfect spot beneath the olive trees, knowing instinctively that this is where you are meant to rest, where you are meant to surrender yourself to the peace of the Elysian Fields. You lower yourself slowly onto the soft grass beneath the olive trees, and the moment you recline, the moment you allow your body to be fully supported by this blessed earth, you feel a wave of relaxation so profound it seems to emanate from the ground itself, rising up through you, releasing every muscle, every fiber of tension. The grass is impossibly soft, perfectly cushioned, as if it has been waiting eternally just for you, just for this moment of rest. You let your head settle back, gazing up through the silver-green olive leaves to the golden sky beyond, watching as the perpetual twilight glows with gentle, unwavering light. The stream beside you continues its eternal song, a soft, rhythmic flowing that becomes a kind of music all its own, blending with the distant lyres to create a symphony of pure tranquility. You can feel the coolness of the water's presence, the way it refreshes the air around you, the way its gentle sounds seem to wash through your consciousness, carrying away thoughts, concerns, anything that might disturb your peace. The fragrance of the immortal flowers surrounds you like a gentle embrace, each breath you take bringing more of their soothing perfume into your lungs, into your body, deepening your relaxation with every inhalation. Time loses all meaning here in the Elysian Fields. There is no rush, no urgency, no need to be anywhere other than exactly where you are. You might rest here for minutes or for centuries, and it would feel the same, feel perfect, feel like exactly what you need. Other blessed souls rest nearby, their presence adding to the atmosphere of peace rather than disturbing it. Their quiet contentment a reminder that this place exists entirely for rest, for healing, for the restoration of the spirit. You let your eyes drift closed, or perhaps remain half open, watching the golden light through your lashes, and you feel yourself sinking deeper into the grass, deeper into the peace, deeper into a state of relaxation so complete that the boundary between waking and sleeping becomes impossible to distinguish. As you rest in this perfect place, the music of the lyres seems to grow slightly clearer, as if the musicians, whoever they may be, have moved closer to where you lie. The melodies are ancient and beautiful, played with such skill and such gentle intention that each note seems to resonate not just in your ears, but in your very bones, in your heart, in the deepest parts of your being. The rhythms are slow, hypnotic, repeating patterns that echo the flowing of the stream, the gentle stirring of the breeze, the eternal pulse of this blessed realm. One phrase of music rises and falls, each repetition exactly the same, yet somehow deepening the sense of peace with every cycle. You find your breathing naturally synchronizing with the music, with the flow of the water, slow and steady, in and out, each breath bringing more relaxation, more release, more surrender to the perfect tranquility of the Elysian Fields. The golden light above seems to pulse very gently in rhythm with the music, with your breathing, with the flowing water. Everything in this realm moving together in perfect harmony, creating an atmosphere so conducive to rest that sleep becomes not something you must seek, but something that naturally, inevitably arises. The blessed souls around you rest deeply, some in sleep so profound it appears almost sacred, others in that peaceful state between waking and dreaming where all is contentment and serenity. You are one with them now, part of the eternal peace of this place, and you let yourself drift even deeper, feeling your body becoming lighter, less substantial, as if you are dissolving into the music, into the fragrance of the flowers, into the golden light itself. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to go, nothing to think about or worry over. The Elysian Fields hold you in their gentle embrace, and all that exists is this moment, this peace, this gradual, beautiful descent into the deepest relaxation you have ever known. The music continues, soft and eternal. The stream flows on forever. The flowers release their soothing perfume without end, and you rest, simply rest, letting everything else fall away into the golden twilight. The peace deepens, moment by moment, breath by breath, as you rest in the heart of the Elysian Fields. Your body has become so relaxed, so completely at ease, that you barely feel it anymore, aware only of a profound sense of comfort, of being perfectly supported, perfectly safe, perfectly at peace. The music of the lyres continues its eternal melody, the notes rising and falling like waves on a gentle shore, carrying you deeper and deeper into tranquility. The stream beside you flows on, its soft murmuring a constant presence that anchors you in this moment, while simultaneously allowing you to drift, to float, to surrender to the profound relaxation that fills every part of your being. The fragrances of the immortal flowers continue to surround you, each breath bringing more peace, more calm, more release. The golden light of the eternal twilight glows softly, warmly, a presence so gentle and so constant that it becomes part of your awareness, part of your very being. You are completely immersed now in the atmosphere of the Elysian Fields, in this realm where time has no meaning, where worry cannot exist, where everything is designed for rest, for peace, for the deepest and most restorative sleep. The blessed souls around you rest in their eternal contentment, and you rest with them, part of this timeless sanctuary, this place of ultimate tranquility. You know, in some distant part of your awareness, that your journey through the underworld will continue, that there are still deeper places of peace to discover, still more profound experiences of rest to encounter. But for now, for this perfect eternal moment, you are exactly where you need to be, surrounded by beauty, by music, by the gentle flowing of water and the soft glow of twilight, sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation, into peace, into the threshold of the most restful sleep, allowing the Elysian Fields to cradle you in their blessed embrace as you prepare to journey even further into the healing depths of Hades' realm. As the blessed peace of the Elysian Fields continues to hold you in its gentle embrace, you become aware of a subtle shift in the atmosphere around you, a deeper stillness calling you forward, inviting you to journey even further into the heart of this ancient realm. Rising slowly as if floating through the golden twilight air, you find yourself drawn along a path of smooth obsidian stone, each step effortless, each movement as natural as breathing. The path winds through gardens of twilight, past silvery olive trees and dark flowering vines, leading you toward the center of Hades' domain. And there, emerging from the gentle mist like a dream taking form, you see it, the palace of Hades itself. Not the dark, foreboding place of myth and fear, but something entirely unexpected. A sanctuary of profound quietness and peace. The palace rises before you with graceful columns of deep grey marble, veined with subtle threads of gold, each surface smooth and cool, reflecting the perpetual twilight in soft, muted tones. There is no harshness here, no sharp edges or cold severity, only elegant lines and gentle shadows that seem to welcome you forward. As you approach the entrance, you notice how the very air around the palace feels different, thicker somehow, more substantial, as if the atmosphere itself is woven with centuries of silence and tranquility. The great doors stand open before you, framed by columns wrapped in dark ivy with small white flowers that glow faintly in the dim light, their subtle fragrance drifting toward you like a whispered invitation. You pause for just a moment at the threshold, taking in the scene, feeling the profound stillness emanating from within. And then, with a deep breath of the cool, flower-scented air, you step forward into the palace, crossing from the gardens into the hushed interior, and immediately you feel it, a sense of being held, cradled, protected by ancient walls that have witnessed the passage of countless souls, each one finding their rest, their peace, their place in the eternal quiet of this realm. Inside the palace, you find yourself standing in a vast entrance hall, and the first thing you notice is the extraordinary quiet. Not an empty silence, but a rich, full quietness that seems to embrace every surface, every shadow, every breath you take. The walls rise high above you, constructed of smooth marble in shades of deep charcoal and slate blue, their surfaces polished to a soft sheen that catches and holds the gentle light from bronze lanterns hanging at intervals along the corridor. The light is warm and golden, flickering very slightly, casting the most soothing, ever-shifting patterns across the walls. Shadows that breathe and move in the slowest rhythm, hypnotic in their gentle dance. The floor beneath your feet is made of the same smooth obsidian stone as the path outside, cool and perfectly level, and each footstep you take creates the softest whisper of sound that echoes gently through the space before fading into the encompassing stillness. You walk forward slowly, drawn deeper into the palace, following the corridor as it curves gracefully to the left. As you move through this space, you begin to notice the details, the elegant simplicity of everything around you, the way each element has been placed with intention and care. Tall alcoves are set into the walls at regular intervals, each one holding a simple bronze urn or a smooth stone sculpture, their forms minimal and peaceful, asking nothing of you, simply existing in quiet harmony with the space. Between the alcoves, dark tapestries hang motionless, woven with subtle patterns of pomegranate branches and river reeds in threads of deep burgundy and bronze, against charcoal backgrounds, each one a meditation in shadow and texture. The air is cool against your skin, but not cold, pleasantly temperate, carrying with it the faint scent of stone and ancient wood and something else, something floral and mysterious, like night-blooming flowers from a garden you cannot yet see. And beneath it all, you begin to hear it, so faint at first that you wonder if you're imagining it. The distant sound of crackling flames, a fire burning somewhere deeper within the palace, its rhythm steady and comforting, calling you forward like a heartbeat, like home. Following the sound of the distant fire, you continue through the winding corridors of the palace, each turn revealing another space of quiet beauty, another angle of soft shadow and gentle light. The echoes of your footsteps create a rhythm now, a soft repetitive pattern that blends with the growing sound of crackling flames. Step and echo and crackle, step and echo and crackle, a lullaby of stone and fire guiding you deeper into peace. And then the corridor opens, and you find yourself standing at the entrance to a magnificent chamber, the heart of the palace. And the sight before you fills you with unexpected warmth. The room is circular, with a domed ceiling that rises high above, its surface painted in deep midnight blue, with tiny points of gold that mirror the stars you saw in the twilight sky outside. The walls curve gently around the space, lined with more of those beautiful marble columns, each one carved with simple spiraling patterns that draw the eye upward and inward, creating a sense of being held within something sacred and protected. And there, in the center of the room, set into the floor within a raised circle of dark stone, burns a hearth fire, but not a roaring, blazing fire. No, this is a gentle fire, a tranquil fire. Flames that dance and sway in slow, hypnotic patterns of gold and amber and deep orange, crackling softly, consistently, creating the most soothing rhythm you have ever heard. The firelight fills the chamber with a warm golden glow that pulses gently with each flicker and movement of the flames, casting long, peaceful shadows that stretch and recede across the marble floor in an endless, mesmerizing dance. To one side of the hearth, you notice a figure seated in a tall chair of dark wood and deep red cushions. Hades himself, the lord of this realm, but not the terrifying deity of ancient fear. Instead, you see a being of profound calm and dignity, his form relaxed, his presence radiating a sense of quiet strength and eternal patience. He does not turn to look at you, but you know he is aware of your presence, and in his stillness, you feel welcomed, accepted, allowed to be exactly as you are in this moment. His gaze is fixed on the flames before him, and you realize he is simply watching the fire, observing its dance with the same deep peace that permeates every corner of this place. And in this simple act, you find an invitation to do the same, to sit, to watch, to rest. You move slowly into the chamber, drawn by the warmth of the fire and the profound stillness of the space, and you find a place to settle. A cushioned bench of dark velvet, positioned at just the right distance from the hearth, close enough to feel the gentle warmth on your skin, but far enough to remain in the cool, peaceful shadows. As you sink down onto the soft cushions, your body immediately releases into the comfort of the seat, muscles relaxing, tension flowing away like water, and you turn your attention fully to the fire before you. The flames move in the most beautiful patterns, swaying left, then right, then rising slightly higher before settling back down. Each movement smooth and fluid, utterly natural, following some ancient rhythm that exists beyond time and thought. The crackling sound continues its steady meditation, pop and whisper and soft hiss, pop and whisper and soft hiss. A sound that fills your mind and empties it simultaneously, leaving no room for anything but this moment, this warmth, this peace. The golden light plays across your hands, your arms, your face, warm and gentle as a caress, and you feel yourself sinking deeper into the cushions, deeper into the moment, deeper into a state of profound relaxation. Time becomes meaningless here in this chamber. Minutes could be hours, hours could be moments. It all flows together into one continuous experience of warmth and quiet and flickering light. And then, from somewhere beyond the chamber, you become aware of another presence, a gentle energy approaching, and through a doorway to your right, framed by trailing vines of dark leaves and pale flowers, Persephone appears, the queen of this realm, moving with effortless grace into the chamber. She carries with her the scent of growing things, of earth and blossoms and deep, fertile darkness, and in her arms she holds a small bundle of twilight flowers, blooms that seem to exist between states, neither fully open nor fully closed, petals of deep purple and silver grey that glow softly with their own inner light. She moves to a low table near the hearth and begins to arrange the flowers with slow, deliberate movements, each placement considered, each adjustment made with loving care. You watch her hands as they work, so gentle, so patient, creating beauty with no urgency, no rush, simply allowing the arrangement to form naturally, organically, in its own perfect time. The soft rustling of stems and petals blends with the crackling of the fire, nature and element combining into a symphony of peace. And you feel your eyelids growing heavier, your breathing slowing, your entire being settling into the most exquisite state of calm. Persephone completes her arrangement and steps back, observing her work with quiet satisfaction before moving to sit in a chair opposite Hades, the two of them now forming a picture of perfect domestic tranquility. The Lord and Lady of the Underworld at rest in their own home, and you, welcomed into this most intimate of spaces, allowed to share in their eternal peace. The fire continues its gentle crackling, pop and whisper and hiss, pop and whisper and hiss. And now you notice how the sound echoes very softly through the chamber, bouncing off the marble walls and domed ceiling, creating layers of sound. The immediate crackle of the flames, and then a moment later, the whispered echo returning, and then another softer echo behind that. Sound folding into sound in the most hypnotic way. You let your eyes half close, watching the flames through the soft blur of your lashes, and the light becomes even more dreamlike. Golden halos and amber glows that pulse and breathe in rhythm with your own heartbeat. Or perhaps your heartbeat has synchronized with the rhythm of the flames. You can no longer tell which is leading and which is following. It all feels like one unified experience now. The warmth from the hearth has seeped deep into your body, into your bones, melting away the last remnants of any tension, any holding, any resistance. You are completely held here, supported by the soft cushions beneath you, warmed by the gentle fire before you, surrounded by the protective walls of ancient marble, watched over by the calm presence of Hades and Persephone, safe in the deepest part of the underworld, safe in the quiet heart of the eternal realm. Your breathing has slowed to match the rhythm of the flames. Slow in, slow out, each breath deeper and more effortless than the last. And with each exhale, you release a little more, let go a little further, sink a little deeper into this state of absolute peace. The palace holds you in its ancient embrace. The fire sings you its timeless lullaby, and you know that soon, very soon, you will journey to the final resting place, to the banks of the river Lethe. But for now, for this precious moment, you are exactly where you need to be, cradled in comfort, wrapped in warmth, held in the tranquil heart of Hades' palace. Drifting deeper and deeper and deeper still, into peace, into quiet, into the threshold of true rest. And now, your journey brings you to the final threshold, the gentlest destination of all, the banks of the river Lethe, the waters of forgetfulness, the currents of complete and perfect peace. You rise slowly from your place of rest in the palace, moving as if in a dream, your steps light and effortless, guided by an ancient knowing, toward the sound of water, soft and eternal, calling to you like a lullaby sung since the beginning of time. The corridors of the palace fade behind you, the warmth of the hearth becomes a memory, and before you now, through an archway carved with symbols of sleep and stars, you see the river. The river Lethe flows before you, dark and luminous, its surface reflecting nothing but gentle darkness, a mirror of peace itself. The banks are soft, covered in smooth stones, worn gentle by ages beyond counting, and you step toward the water's edge, feeling the cool, welcoming air that rises from the current, the breath of forgetting, the whisper of release. This is the place where all worry ends, where all thought dissolves, where the mind surrenders its burden and the soul finds perfect rest. You stand at the edge, and already you can feel it beginning, the gentle washing away, the soft release of everything you no longer need to carry. The river flows and flows and flows, its rhythm the heartbeat of eternal quiet. And you are here, you have arrived, at the threshold of deepest peace. You lower yourself slowly to the riverbank, finding a place to sit upon the smooth stones, feeling them cool and perfectly shaped beneath you, as if the river itself prepared this place just for you, just for this moment. Your body settles, your weight releasing fully into the earth, and before you, the river Lethe flows in its endless soothing rhythm, the sound washing over you like the gentlest rain, like whispered secrets of peace. Listen to the water, soft and constant, a sound that has no beginning and no end, the eternal flow that carries away all that troubles the mind, all that disturbs the heart. Each ripple, each gentle lap against the stones, each quiet rush of current speaks of release, of letting go, of forgetting all that you no longer need to remember. The river knows its purpose. It has flowed here since the first soul sought rest, and it will flow here always, tireless and gentle, patient and kind. You watch the surface, the way it catches the faint light from some distant unseen source, glimmers of gold and silver that appear and disappear, like thoughts themselves, arising and fading, coming and going, and finally, releasing completely. The air is cool and clean, carrying with it the scent of ancient water, of stone and starlight, of endings that are also beginnings. You breathe it in, slowly, deeply, and as you exhale, you feel something loosen within you, some final thread of tension, unwinding, dissolving, carried away on your breath into the darkness where it belongs. The river flows, you breathe. The darkness holds you gently, and you are safe, so deeply safe, here at the edge of forgetting. Now, as you sit in the quietness, listening to the eternal flow, you begin to notice something beautiful happening. With each soft sound of the water, with each gentle rush of the current, something releases from within you. A worry you've been carrying washes away. A thought that has circled your mind dissolves into the river. A tension you didn't even know you held loosens and flows downstream, into the darkness, into the distance, gone. The river Lethe asks nothing of you. It simply receives and carries away everything you are ready to release. You don't have to try. You don't have to work at letting go. The river does this for you, naturally, effortlessly, as it has done for countless souls who came before you, who found this same peace, this same sacred forgetting. Let the river take your day, all the moments that have passed. Let them flow away like leaves on the current. Let the river take your plans, your lists, your concerns for tomorrow. They will be there if you need them. But for now, they drift away, weightless, unimportant, released. Let the river take even your name, your identity, who you think you are, who you think you should be. None of that matters here. Here you are simply awareness, simply peace, simply breath and being. The sound of the water becomes everything, filling your ears, filling your mind. A white noise of perfect tranquility, a lullaby older than memory, and you listen and listen. And as you listen, you forget, gently, beautifully, completely. You forget everything except this moment, this breath, this peaceful darkness, this endless flowing quiet. Time itself seems to slow and soften, and finally, to stop entirely, here by the river Lethe. There is no past flowing behind you, no future rushing ahead. There is only now, only this, the eternal present of the river's flow, the infinite moment of peace. Your body has become so heavy, so relaxed, that you barely feel it anymore. You are more breath than body, more awareness than form, dissolving at the edges, merging gently with the darkness, with the sound of the water, with the stillness of this sacred place. The river flows, and you flow with it, not moving, but somehow traveling, drifting, floating on the sound itself, carried deeper and deeper into rest. Everything is so quiet now, even the water seems softer, more distant, as if you're hearing it through layers of silk, through veils of sleep, through the gathering fog of dreams. Your thoughts, if you have any at all, are slow and scattered, barely forming before they dissolve, like morning mist burned away by gentle sun. And that's perfect. That's exactly right. You don't need thoughts here. You don't need anything here, except to be, to breathe, to rest. The darkness around you is complete now. A warm, enveloping darkness. The darkness of deep caves and safe spaces. The darkness behind closed eyes in a comfortable bed. The darkness of the womb, of perfect safety, of absolute peace. And within this darkness, the river continues its eternal flow, a constant companion, a faithful guide, leading you down, 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 into the depths of sleep, into the heart of rest, into the place where all souls find refuge and renewal. And now, at last, you surrender completely to the river Lethe, to its ancient magic, to its gentle gift of forgetting and peace. You lie back upon the smooth stones, or perhaps you're already lying down. It's hard to remember, hard to know, and it doesn't matter. Nothing matters except the river, and the darkness, and the deep, deep rest that calls to you now. The sound of the water is so soft, just barely there. A whisper, a breath, the faintest suggestion of flow, and even that is fading, fading, becoming one with the silence, becoming one with the darkness, becoming one with sleep. You have traveled so far, through the cypress grove, across the river Styx, through the Asphodel Meadows, into the Elysian Fields, through the halls of Hades' palace, and finally here, to the river Lethe, to this place of perfect ending, perfect peace, perfect rest. Your journey is complete. There is nowhere else to go, nothing left to do, except sleep, deep, dreamless, restorative sleep. The river flows, you barely hear it now, the darkness surrounds you. You barely see it, but you feel it. The peace, the safety, the complete and total letting go. Let the river Lethe wash over you now, through you. Let it take everything, everything, until there is nothing left but breath, and even your breath is slowing, deepening, becoming automatic and effortless. You are held by the underworld, cradled by Hades' realm, embraced by eternal rest, and you are grateful, so grateful, to be here, to have arrived, to finally let go and sleep. The river flows, the darkness deepens, and you surrender at last into sleep, into peace, into the quiet, eternal embrace of the river Lethe and rest. Thank you for listening tonight. If this story helped you drift off, consider leaving a like and subscribing for more calming stories. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you next time.